I have set a new challenge for myself. That is to beat every single Fearless Stygian Onslaught edition, which is significantly more difficult than the Abyss, with C0 limited 5 stars only. But there is just one issue with this challenge. My account is cooked. Now, I firmly believe that to have fun in gacha games, you've got to play how you want, which I do. But this has led to a few regrettable decisions and hurdles to overcome right now. Let's start with the obvious ones. My Kokomi, Chiori, and Skirk are all C6. Only one of these really affects this challenge's difficulty, but that's besides the point. They're all off limits. Newly buffed Hexrai characters have entered the meta, and well, this was the luckiest day of my Genshin playing life to date, but isn't really helping me out right now. And during the stay inside days of lockdown time, with stimulus check in hand, this happened, and I don't really want to talk about it. Then there's Varesa, a current top tier DPS who became C1 trying to get Chevreuse to C6. My Furina is C2 because she's the best Archon. Don't write the comment you're thinking of writing. Among a few other random cons I've picked up along my journey. But I haven't even mentioned the other group of characters that I can't use, the ones I don't own. I am a Mavuika skipper. I am an Arlecchino skipper. And I am a Varka and Flynn's skipper. So with 4 very strong to today's standards DPSs not at my disposal, this challenge is not looking too great. But what does all this preamble really mean? Well, every Genshin account is different. Each account with its quirks and decisions that it made and differences is what makes them special, but what also makes them a puzzle waiting to be solved. And I am determined to solve this puzzle no matter the mental destruction it will cause me. Because challenging modes like this brings me great satisfaction, but should also prove to you that with enough planning, thinking, and skill, anything is possible. So, can I beat Genshin's hardest endgame mode with just C0 limited 5 stars and a dream? For us to win this challenge, we must first know thy enemy. And I had no idea what the enemies would be until I walked into Stygian Onslaught on release day and saw my fate. It is the mushroom, disgusting, animo res is greatly reduced. Ah, we're trying to shill our guy Varka, of course. Next, Knuckle Duckle. No. The first of the 3 bosses that I wanted to take down was who I thought would be the hardest, but also the one I was the most familiar with, the Secret Source Automaton Overseer device. To make this boss simple to understand, you need cryo and a lot of it. Cryo will lower its little anger bar thing, or flow momentum as the game calls it, and when it's lowered, it loses a ton of elemental resistances, but even more so to cryo. So not only does cryo do the most damage to the boss, but it is also needed to keep this momentum bar down. So the very obvious best character for the job here is Skirk, who is C6. Before fighting this boss, I heard people say it was impossible without Skirk, and while it wasn't going to be easy, I knew these people were wrong. I just had to find the perfect pieces to the Cryo Hydro puzzle without Skirk, and luckily, I have the most important piece to any cryo puzzle of all, Escoffier. Escoffier's res shredding abilities are absolutely insane. I just had to figure out what DPS could do it besides Skirk. Now, Ice Guy, we need a lot of ice here. Escoffier does not apply a lot of ice, unfortunately. She applies some. And if I were to use a cryo DPS, it would be Ayaka. I don't think her DPS is there, especially because I cannot freeze this boss. I can't get the Blizzard Strayer bonus crit. I can't use Furina. My Furina is C2. Most likely it would be something like this and a Hydro, but I just don't know if this has the DPS. Oh, Eula's right there. What was I thinking? So we need a cryo DPS. We got Eula. We've got level 95 Mika.
Are you serious?
If the active character enters and maintains Night Soul's Blessing mode, this opponent will enter forced Counter-Strike mode and switch to attacking with powerful rays. At this time, all res will be greatly decreased. Wait, so if you use Sealali, the whole first part is just bypassed? If that's true, then Sealali is like goated here. So Sealali, Escoffier, the only reason I would use Escoffier is if I'm gonna bring some Hydro killers or a Cryo killer. I can try Triaka. I will try. I gotta stop saying this. Now, grinding difficult challenges in Stygian Onslaught can be very stressful, so what better way to decompress and have some fun than with today's sponsor, NTE. NTE is the world's first anime-style urban open-world RPG. Yes, that was quite a mouthful, but that is just how much the game has backed into it. Have you ever wanted to drive a luxury sports car around a beautiful, sprawling open world? And what about inviting your favorite character to drive along with you in said luxury sports car on the beach during sunset with the top down? Well, you can in NTE. Cars are a huge part of the game, with Itasha wraps of 9 different character characters, scooters, go-karts, and more with all customizable looks and performance upgrades. The open world is not only massive, but it is absolutely stunning. With 5 city districts to explore, from downtowns to countrysides to the ocean, exploring it will be a treat because, like I just said, it's drop dead gorgeous. Now let's get right to it. Beautiful anime characters? Yep, it's a gacha game, but there are no off-banner 50-50 characters in the featured 5-star pool. So if you want to get Natalie, the game's first featured 5-star upon release, well, you will get her within 90 pulls, guaranteed, no day ruining 50-50 losses. And speaking of pulls, great news on that, there are over 400 pulls in NTE on release for you to collect. And just by leveling up, you'll even get the S-Class character Chiz for free. And wouldn't you know it, NTE literally releases today. So what are you guys waiting for? Download NTE using my links down below in the bio, the description, absolutely for free. Thank you so much to NTE for sponsoring the channel. Now, back to the video. Let's give this a shot. Sack Sword, his build has been butchered a little bit. Bro will do anything to not use Layla? Yes, that is true. Okay, so now do I just try to hit him? When does he end his shit, bro? He's just sitting there.
Menacingly.
Is he actually bugged? I'm not even kidding. I thought he like moves a little bit more than this. When you apply a lot of cryo, he just sits there and does nothing? What a boring ass boss, bro. Okay, so look, Silale, Escoffier, Aika, they are fantastic at breaking the shield. It's just like, I need enough damage after that. What if I just go mono cryo? Well, then I can't, then I can't get Center City. Wait, does he apply himself with Hydro, the boss? So like I can get freezes? Does that happen? Is that a thing? Ooh, Mona might actually be the best Hydro for this. I don't have her witch's homework done, but this isn't a witch comp anyway. No bless energy bot Mona. I don't think it really gets too much more complicated than that. Okay, wait, what the heck is my rotation here? Yeah, I don't know how to work this rotation at all. Okay, so my rotation here was quite possibly one of the worst rotations we've ever seen. The damage is more than the last team though. Dude, I hate Thrilling Tales. It's such a cringe fucking weapon. See, watch. Like, I put Hydro on to get Cinder City, and now Silale has the fucking attack buff. Thrilling Tales is obviously good. It's just like, I don't know how you fit it into this rotation. Oh my god, bro is just killing me. Okay, so this is the... I assume this is the Night Soul thing, because it says he starts fucking you up, which I don't enjoy. The first time he just stood there and let me beat him up for like legitimately a minute straight. And now he's like fighting back and shit. So what's up with that, bro? Man, this ice guy is so giga lame. Damage here is pretty, I feel like it's better than the last team. But of course, Aika is 1 energy off. Look at the rotations. Okay, we're actually getting some rotations, but Ayaka's burst has too long of a cooldown. Okay. I think Mona without witch buffs, I don't feel like she's optimal here. When my normal attacks hit, she gains a stack. Yeah, I'd have to go do that. Chat, how long is this? But you need to have 2 people in the party, so it doesn't matter. I don't know who we would put here. Oh, I guess it's Yelan. Yelan generates a lot of energy quickly, and then she'll give the damage percent bonus to... She gives the damage percent bonus to Aika. All right, so this is my Yelan build. She's pretty goated. 89, 161, 192, and that's on Fav. Escoffier is on Fav, and then Layla's on Key. Why don't I run Layla on Fav as well? And then I put Escoffier on a damage weapon. I don't need my burst. So like I can run PJ. All right, let's try it. Okay, this is quite good. Did I not get the Faf proc on Aika? No. Okay, I'm delaying the rotation. Wait, he's taking 0 damage. Dude, I just fucking full rotated into an invincible section. All right, this team, besides that, I think this team has enough damage, believe it or not. All right, Layla, you go off, girl. You guys see how Layla didn't get a crit there? That was pretty awesome. I think my Escoffier uptime was pretty bad. Proof of concept, though. If I can, like, just perfect the rotations, can I get more ER on Aika somehow? 519, 10. 10% ER there is pretty substantial. What if I put Layla on the level 90 Fav? I think I just broke this shit wide open, baby. Ayaka, you fucker! That's okay! Dude, we can totally do this. We're bringing Ayaka back into the meta. We're bringing Layla back into the meta. Psych, she never left. Bro, do I run a freaking ER sans on Ayaka? That's gotta be ER trolling, right? No one's on Noblesse right now. I could play Yelan on Noblesse. Because Yelan is not benefiting from Tenacity of Lilith. Noblesse will benefit both Escoffier and Ayaka, and that's where most of the damage is coming from anyway. I don't think I have a great Noblesse Yelan build, but it's probably good enough. 92-109. Okay, let's run a crit damage piece. 70-158 on a pretty scuffed Noblesse build? That's not bad at all. And I'm running this with 21% HP. Do we need Layla? Guys, I really hate to say this. Oh, like it really brings me a lot of pain to say this, but like, do we need Layla on this team comp?
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
Don't do the thing. He did the fucking thing right on my Ayaka burst. All right, my B. I don't know if Noblesse Yelan made anything better. Let's try Xingqiu. No. Okay, that felt about the same as Layla. It felt better. Like, it felt better. It was only one try. Xingqiu is probably the most dispensable character, but like, it's gotta be a Hydro or a Cryo here that carries a lot of weight. Shenhe is so mid, bro. Shenhe's so mid. See, Lolly puts him in the fucking like Angie state and I just like die or whatever. Wouldn't Shenhe be like way better? You would think so, but Shenhe is an absolute fraud character. And now Ayaka has no fucking energy. That's the problem. Like I was running Fav Xingqiu. So like if I'm running this, I'm running Fav T Lolly. Yo, how's Shenhe's shield like already dead? Before the guy even fucking spawned. Quick question. Yeah, man, it's not gonna work. 69 to hundo. Now I feel like I have Can there be too much ER? Look how much ER my Ayaka has, bro. 158. It's kind of sick. Does that mean I could like not run a Fav? Probably not. Now I'm probably cooking a little too much. Chat, I know a lot of you guys literally don't even think this is possible without Skirk and Varesa. Chill. Damn, I hit him with a normal attack and my skill at like 80% crit, and I didn't crit either. Yelan is worse than Xingqiu. I don't really know how to explain it. I don't know why, but I think it's just doing worse straight up. So we're fucking Cinder City Shenhe. What a world we live in. All right, team. Damage here is a lot. This feels pretty fucking good. Level 90 Shenhe. Chat, I don't wanna. Hey. Look at all my books. It takes all my books. It takes my whole fucking, It's actually so little base attack that I get. Yeah, it'd be better if I crafted an attack circlet. Like dead ass though. Scroll on the Hydro. It tanks his damage by so much. I don't think I have full attack shit on Noblesse either. I have one right here that I've never leveled up. Gamba! Crit rate again. Crit rate. Cool. Easy. Level 81. And that's the difference maker they don't tell you. It's little optimizations like that. Ah! What is happening? Let me play. What? They really got fucking ops in my stream. I'm the guy they got the fucking ops in. They think they can stop me? Dude, Shenhe. There's no way. Okay, I think she just went 7 years without getting a sack. Or sorry, I think I should have gotten a Fav block somewhere in there. Come on! Level 82 Shenhe. Hold up. Bro, where the fuck is sack pole arm? I'm just gonna say it. First time chat, I wanted to tell you single-handedly ruined my life by making Genshin videos because you wanted to make me start Genshin again. Sorry about that, bro! But I will not apologize when I beat this guy's ass. Oh my god. Cannot switch, by the way. Escoffier being a tall model is actually like fucking me up so bad. Dude, I got caught under his big fat ass once. We're getting fucking better every time. This is so close. You could take a break and try again another time. Okay. While Sealali on paper is strong here with Cinder City buffs, Hydro Res Shred, and even potentially Thrilling Tales, she wasn't working out. Proccing Cinder City with her is surprisingly difficult since she has to cause the freeze with Hydro, and with all the other cryo going on, it was very inconsistent. And on top of that, this boss has a Night Soul mechanic where he stops his spin attack, drops his res, but not as much as he would if you did it the traditional way, and we need to lower that res as much as possible. Plus he goes into a little kill mode, and it's not fun at all. I knew that a Escoffier, Ayaka, and at least one Hydro would be on the squad, so I decided to break out the tried and true cryo buffer from the glory days, Shenhe. While we ended day 1 with 0 of 3 bosses cleared, I was not discouraged. This game mode, along with this challenge, is not an easy one. If it was, I wouldn't be making this video right now. But all day and night, I was thinking about how I could improve this team, which puzzle piece would fit. And on day 2, I had a new strategy to try. Yelan, she was not doing as well as Xingqiu for some reason. But I may have never tried specifically scroll Yelan yet. Hot damn, bro. 57, 156, 211? That's without a goblet? Oh, and she's gonna get bonus crit from Cryo Resonance, which she's kind of cooking. Hold up. Okay, 72, 170, 217. And that's on Fav, which unfortunately I need. So let's try this. Let's try Yelan because on paper, with her talent, increases the damage of the on-field character. This should make I could do more damage than Xingqiu. Worse Hydro application is better for more cryo resonance uptime. This guy's using 100% of their brain in chat. Oh, chat, I really don't want to do this. I genuinely do not want to do this, but I may. Okay, I did it. I did it. Let's forget about it. Anyway, hold on. There was one other thing. Double cryo damage bonus here. Her passive gives cryo damage when she goes into her little dash thing. And then Cinder City is giving cryo damage bonus. I think she just gives cryo shred, right? What I'm insinuating is it potentially better for me to run attack on Ayaka? Or even just Blizzard Strayer for the bonus crit? My problem with Blizzard Strayer is I have like 3 nutty Blizzard Strayer pieces, and then the 4th one to get the 4 set is just kind of washed. This is one of my insane ones. Check it. 62% crit damage, of course, but it has 32% attack. Did anybody ask? No, I'm telling you anyway, because I love showing off this stupid piece with 32% attack. Look at the 5. It's just funny. Now, I don't have a cryo damage goblet. It's just cooked. I just do not have one. Could I craft one? Sure. Is that wise? Probably not. I have this attack sands, which was a 5-stat start. Yo, chat, let me reroll this shit real quick. Like, I want to reroll every piece on my account. Am I asking for too much here? So this puts us at 47, and we are going to get 35% crit rate. We do not get the extra bonus of Blizzard Share for the opponent being frozen because we can't freeze the boss. So this puts us at 80, 82. I mean, that is a little bit less than last time, but our crit damage went up by 43%. We have 43% more crit damage than we just had. And I probably have more attack. Can I get this higher? 10% is great. 13% is kind of insane. 6% is solid. 12% is the highest I can possibly get. And then unfortunately, this just doesn't have it. Could I reroll this? Sure. Bro, I borderline want to. What's my ER though? Okay, my ER goes down by like 20% too. So we need to see if I have enough ER to make these rotations happen. Before I can even say this is better, if I have insane energy problems, it's just cooked. If I go in like this, we go boom, we go boom, big energy, boom, big energy. Switch to Ayaka. And we just want to get some hits in. Yeah. Okay, let's go. Okay, I put that up. I already had the cryo damage bonus. I didn't need to go underground again. That was a high fucking damage rotation, I gotta say. All right, my Escoffier uptime was definitely scuffed. We'll work on that in the future. There we go. This is deadass doing a lot of damage. Did I whiff this into the invincible section? I did. Chat, this is doing great. Like, this is actually doing better than last time. Okay, unless I'm gonna die. Hold on, this feels good. This feels good. This feels good. With the unconventional choice of Yelan on Cinder City, things actually felt good. Shenhe was providing all of her buffs along with Noblesse, while Yelan's on-field damage buff passive helped Ayaka do even more damage with Cinder City. So with 2 fully built Ayaka supports, both armed with favs, it was time to lock it. Please, Ayaka, have enough energy. Wait, she might get her burst just barely through pure luck. I mean skill. I meant skill. I meant to say skill. Oh my God, Chad, this is such a good one. I gotta dodge this. Oh! I said I gotta dodge this and then was on Ayaka, the character. That's a rookie mistake. No! Dude. Oh, this feels good. This feels better than last week. Cinder City Yelan. This is so cursed. But it's possible. It's impossible? You're banned. You're banned after I beat this. Just give me a couple minutes. Spend your last moments in chat, you know, however you'd like. Ayaka, where's your purse? iframe. Okay. I was getting crazy greedy there. If I had enough energy on Ayaka, I would have iframe burst that. It would have been awesome. We'd all be popping off right now. But we don't live in that timeline, unfortunately. Oh my God, look at his HP. No! Dude, I just made a few small mistakes. No! Oh, that was it. I fucking hate this stupid fucking boss. Random ass, laser ass. Whatever. Whatever! There's no reason. There's no reason to think about that run anymore. Because it's over. And I'm living in the present. I'm living in my best present. Okay, hold on. So we're gonna get this. Then another proc of quills, and then a physical charge attack from Ayaka. Hold up. Just let him cook. Okay, chat, last try. I have to pee really fucking bad, but I'm gonna fucking do it. Okay, my damage is so good here, but the burst is just gonna whiff into the invincible. Holy shit, it didn't. He did the fucking Hydra attack. I'm an idiot. Ugh, I just threw. What is... I'm tilted. I'm tilted off the face there. No, I lost. If I bursted, it was over. He doesn't always do that water attack, and he did the water attack, and I said I was gonna pee. Okay. Oh my God, so fucking clean! First try after I go to the bathroom and take a pee is nuts, actually. Let's go, dude! C0 only, without Skirk. Now that boss is the one that I think was the hardest for our entire account. So chat, oh, dude, that feels so good. Like you just heard me say, I thought that was going to be the hardest boss of the entire challenge. But little did I know the torture that I would be going through for the next 3 days. It's time to clean out the rest. We've got Knuckle Duckle, which I've got a Nefa Columbina right there, and the stupid mushroom guy. Extremely high res, deal pyro or electro, all res greatly reduced, even has like animo res greatly reduced. I do not have Varka. My Venti, guys, my Venti is Constellation 2. I can't use Venti. The perfect grouping guy. Bruh. Am I aware of the Sucrose tech? No, I am not aware of the Sucrose tech. I fully believe that Sucrose is capable of tech because she is the GOAT. Now the Mushroom Boss, or the Hexadecatonic Battle Heart of Mandragora.
Oh, one take!
I'm gonna just say Mushroom Boss from now on. Is a new local legend released in Luna 4, but this will be my first time battling it at all. It took me a while to really learn the ins and outs of this boss, so this is what I eventually got to. Through Pyro and Electro hits, you bring down the mushroom's white bar. It also lowers itself over time, but too slowly to rely on it by itself. Then when the bar is fully depleted, he shoots out a bunch of tiny mushrooms that all need to be taken out before the time runs out, which is again indicated by the white bar. If you fail to kill them all, he keeps his insane 310% resistance to everything, meaning you lose. But if you're able to take them all out, his resistance is dropped, giving you an opening to pump out huge damage until he repeats the summon mini guys process again. The most difficult part about this boss is grouping the mini mushrooms. When they spawn, they scatter across the battlefield, so anything even remotely considered single target is completely unviable. And as I just mentioned, my Venti is completely off limits, so the only options I could see were Kazuha, Sucrose, but only kind of, or a completely different strategy altogether. And so I got to test it. This is, I will be completely honest though, this is surprisingly not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. Like with this fucking just scuffed team. Why is he not in range of my fish-hole? Okay, dude, this team is so cringe, but yeah, that was okay. I think we need more Pyro plus Electro. I see it now. I see how this boss is designed. They want Pyro Electro to beat him down and then Pyro Electro to spread them apart. Because Overload will knock them all away from each other, so you gotta have a grouper. So it's like, yeah, Cleefishal actually doesn't seem that bad. I know you guys aren't cleavers.
Shame on you.
If I can beat Stygian Onslaught in 2026 with Clee C0, I mean, that does sound kind of lit. Let me do Clee's Witch Homework here. There it is. Okay, now that we did that, we can just attempt to beat this with Clee. Is it gonna be bad? Possibly, but I don't care. Because if I beat this with Clee, dude, I'm gonna be popping the fuck off. Man, this boss is so annoying. How like the things fly around and then he's behind me after I break it. That's okay, that's okay. All I have to do is time my Kazuha skills and like, we should be good to go. No, Clee, all the way over there! Okay, I thought they would all die. Again, that's like not, you'd have to play like perfect. And I know, and like, I'm capable of that, of course. But I could probably use a better team. Oh, so the mushrooms can take fall damage. Ah, so I see where Sucrose is quite good here. Let's see how this does. I like the part where Claron did 0 damage. Okay, I'm good off that. Aggravate is not a terrible idea. Is Tenacity of Millith Nahida like burning down the fucking kitchen here or what? Okay. If they were able to like group somehow. I feel like that wasn't like insane. I mean, it was pretty Bro, they're all at 1 HP. Die, you fucking mushroom. I'm just gonna try this. Oh my god, 4 stars only? That would be awesome. Shit. That would go kind of hard though. Sucrose, where are the procs? Okay. The grouping was bad. The damage was there. The grouping was bad. Oh my god, Beto. What are we doing here? Beto, whose side are we on? Where are you aiming, Sucrose? Dude, she's a fucking double agent. Okay, this shit sucks balls. I'm out. So why is Mualani good here? You just bring a Pyro. Oh, you burning? Is it burning Mualani and you just chomp him? So how do you beat the guys? Mualani burst can one-shot them. What, if you group them and have Pyro on? This seems not easy. All roads lead back to Mualani, bro. So Mualani can one-tap them. Bro, if that actually happens, that's gonna be freaking epic, dude. Mualani, where's your burst? Come on, Sharky! Waboom! Okay, she did not one-shot them. Why are you still alive? My Mulani's good, I promise. I don't think I got it. As well as I don't have energy. As well as I didn't get the sack pod. Oh, this is funny. This shit sucks. Child Riptide. Bro, I just have no idea how to play that character. Is my child on the goat build? He's not. Chat, what's my weapon? I don't know anything about this character, man. Chat, tell me how to play child. I click my skill and then I just normal attack. Yo, look at all the numbers. Wait, I'm not even kidding. Look at they almost died and I had no pyro up. And I'm stuck in them. And I'm fucking stuck in them. And I'm just gonna blast them all away. All right, team. Yeah, Child's great. Child's awesome. Okay, cool. I'll play that character another time. Yeah, okay, hold on. One of you guys brought up mono pyro. I'm gonna deadass. What if I just deadass try that? Well, it's not far off. And it did clear pretty fast. It's surprisingly close. I know that I'm like a noob, like I'm learning how to fight him and shit, and like, you know, all that jazz, but like, damn, this shit sucks, bro. Guys, we tried Overload. I don't know what you guys are smoking, man. Overload is the biggest fucking meme possible against these mushrooms. No, get back here, you. All right, hold on. That was something. Oh. That was first try. Like, and that was not atrocious. Even the freeze is like helpful. Oh, ow! Ah! Dude, I was like a second off. Literally that one mushroom that flew out. He was the only one left. Yes! Fool! He can get frozen? Is this, am I insane? Is this like maybe kind of doable? Maybe in a, you know, insanity world? Dude, Fischl is just the single greatest character in all of Genshin. Like the fact that she alone is crushing this shield, it's just ridiculous. How could anyone doubt the GOAT still in current year? I hate how much unit collision they have. Why do they nerf Kazuha like this? Why do they have unit collision at all? Here is my problem here. If I clear it with this, that means top side is Kazuha only or no grouping. Some of you guys still insist that Overload beats this with no grouping, which just blows my mind. It's probably a Mavuika player like one tapping all of them with burst and being like, I don't get it, bro. Damn, her burst takes forever. We almost killed them all. Surprisingly. The problem is almost. Like, if I can't get them in one tap, like, finishing them off is gonna be really hard. Uh-oh! Varka's coming home! Alright, I gave him one. I've given him 3. To be fair, I've given the guy 3 single pulls. And he didn't want to come home. So what can I say, guys? Sparks and splash! Okay, we do no fucking damage. Yahoo! Dude, ain't no fucking way. All right, chat, this team's doing negative 18 damage. Okay, hold on, they're actually taking a lot of damage. Yeah, honestly, with this team, if I played like perfect, maybe I could beat it, but... I killed them! Oh, wow! No! I canceled too fast. All right, this was pretty close. And I definitely wasted a good amount of time. Yeah, this could definitely beat it. I believe in this squad. Stop moving! All right, my bad. Dude, my facial energy is so scuffed. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Like, I guess I could run around in ER sands, but like, man, it might be cringe, but it's probably the play. Is there something else I can use instead of fish? I can go like full freeze. I'm just kind of afraid I won't have enough damage. I know, exactly. The first run was good. And now it's like, bro, what's happening? I guess I can use Shallonen and just go full, just full Nuvolette destruction. Let's try that. Let's see if this old man Nuvolette can carry. Thrilling Tales Nuvolette. Hold up. Now we're cooking. What the hell hit me? Okay. We successfully got every single one. Damage looks pretty cringe though. All right. This team was way worse than Fizzle. Switch to Nuvolette. Ah, switches to Nuvolette and botches the attack. A perfect combo. Here we go. We're going cringe Cloron Xingqiu team. Surely it's good. They're just flying everywhere. Come here. Can I check Eula with Varka, Sig, and Hexa team? Sure, man. Let me do that for you. Let me, as a streamer, just open up my developer account. Yeah, dude, I got you, man. Dude, this is embarrassing. He's not even at half. If you haven't noticed yet, yes. On day 3, I caved in and tried to use Venti. I mean, his C1 is completely useless, okay? And his C2 isn't even very good if I promise not to normal attack, okay? Eventually, though, I came to my senses. I would not give into the temptation. I would not almost give up. And even with my chat begging me to use Venti, I would not. I will complete this with no cons. I know I can. Do you prefer goth, femboy, or Hello Kitty pajamas Latina? Finally, you guys are asking some real questions, okay? My Mulan sucks, dude! Chat, I know you guys don't want to see this. I am going to switch to Kazuha. This means the challenge is technically back in action. Now let's talk about Mulan. Fans of the channel or endgame content in general will be no stranger to Mulan. She seems to always be the savior that we need. No matter what path you try to take, all roads lead back to Mulan. Which makes sense. She's cracked, goated, does insane single target damage, but it all comes at a cost. Your sanity. Mulan! Wait, we were actually close. Ain't no way that didn't bait. Ah! Wait, I got him. Holy shit. Wow, I'm the best player ever. I almost told this mushroom to kill himself. Like, he's gonna listen to me. Man, wouldn't that be fucking nice, though? Who's affected by what? Okay. What is this Mulani tech I'm seeing? I don't know if there is any tech to see from me. This is the psychosis of being a Mulani player. Is like, I can feel that this is possible. Do you know? And that's dangerous. Because it just means, like, I'm gonna psychotically do this over and over again until I find success. Waboom! No! Suck my No, there's one little fucking voyeur over there. Please die. Okay, so this is where I'm yeah. So here's what I need to do. No! How are they alive? Like, to just summon where? I don't get how they live then. There's my half HP. There's 19 mushrooms like with Hydra on them, one without it, and Shallonen focuses the one without it. Oh, that was my best one. That was literally my best one. And then that happens. That was awesome. Wow. All right, this is a very bad clear time, but I need all the practice I can get. Yeah, this one got all of them actually. So, see, that hit all of them actually, but like one straggler lived. It's like, bruh, yeah, this boss is like the worst. I know everybody like argues about which boss here is the worst, and I mean, let's be real, it literally just comes down to what characters you have. The person who thinks this boss is the worst is the people without, you know, Varka and whatever. That's all it is. There is no boss that's just right. For me, this one's the worst. It's not even close. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, there we go. 130, not bad. Okay, I'm not on the thing. Where did that go, bro? Yeah, I somehow didn't kill them all. That was a great run. That would have been extremely close. Dude, are you kidding me? All right, this run's very scuffed. Holy scuffed. Yeah, Chad, trust me when I say this is gonna be, this run is hard. And I want it. And I know that me going into just insane obsession mode isn't everybody's cup of tea, but I mean, you guys can't say I'm not serious about these dumb challenges, all right? Dude, that was the run. Oh my god. I wasn't fast enough because I've been fucking conditioned to check if I killed all the mushrooms. Both of those times, I actually killed all the mushrooms. And I was too slow to skill. I missed the thing. I missed the, what's it called, the pufferfish. Oh my god, that was actually it. Damn, bro, I got the run. I got the run. I got it. I just have to win the gacha of getting the run. Holy shit, where the fuck are you, dude? That guy was in a whole other universe. Dude, you. Okay, well, that was perfect. And then he ran away. Damn, that shit took the scenic route there. I don't know how the shark avoided them, but it pulled it off. Dude, the whole universe is against me! What the f was all of that? What? Dude, the fucking Xiangling burst like knocked them out of whatever. Even though I was one pickaxe away from victory, I eventually switched to Pyro Traveler. Pyro Traveler on paper is a great unit with Mualani, off-field Pyro application, and Cinder City, but I had those two things already in Xilonen and Xiangling, while Xiangling did more damage than Pyro Traveler. But Pyro Traveler actually has another boon. Pyro infused auto attacks to beat phase 1 faster at C6, which I don't have. But the real advantage I saw was this. I can run Xilonen now on Instructor, making it easier to activate than Xiangling holding it, while Pyro Traveler could be on Cinder City, which should be simple enough to set up with good timing. While Pyro Traveler, yes, does less damage and can be a bit clunkier of Pyro application than Xiangling, I was willing to give it a try. All right, Lumine, lock in, buddy. Okay, that knockdown was so much faster, excuse me. The Pyro application is just dog shit. I don't know how I beat it so fast that one time. The first time. Pyro Traveler is just a cringe character, like straight up. So like playing them is like way more finicky. But I definitely see how it has the potential to be faster. C6 Pyro Traveler can actually do it. Dude, Rolani, you're such a double agent! Get the f up! Get up! What? Dude, can he just do like an okay attack pattern just once? I feel like I haven't gotten a single good one in like 45 minutes. I'm gonna go insane taking shots after I beat this shit, and I ban every single person that said this was impossible, and I will comb through the entire chat.
Bring it. Fallen leaves adorn. Let wind strike into the wind.
Check this out.
I got the legendary 3 chomps. Only spoken about in the fairy tales. He does the fucking one attack! And I don't crit! Easy. Just like I planned from the start. Let's wrap this up, team.
Odds revealed. Absorption test. Animal test 6308. Enhanced animal module 75. Stay clear.
Annihilation mode.
Midnight Phantasm.
Animal test 6308. Confirmed.
Hit installation. Installation channel.
Okay. Well, we did it. Crazy how that works, huh? Fragile resin for the fans. One fragile resin for the boys. Trash, trash, and trash. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's gonna do it. Constellation 0. Every single limited 5-star. Kazuha, Shilonen, Mualani, C0, Anefa, Columbina, Shenhe, Sconfia, Yelan, and Aika. No Mavuika, of course. No Skirk. No Flynn's. No Arlecchino. No Varesa. No doubt in my fucking mind the entire time.